some more? On behalf of our chairman, Mr. Roden, who is running a little bit late, as the vice chair, I'm taking things over. Welcome. Since we have a quorum, I want to go ahead and get this done. We have a handful of things, looks like two. Resolution 20181027 from Kendall Vircher and others. Approves an application for a Transportation Alternatives Program, or a TAP grant, for the Tennessee Department of Transportation to Metro Parks and Rec to continue the 440 Greenway from Oman Street at Park Plaza to the 28th Avenue connector at Centennial Park. Do I have a motion?
Second.
Anybody want to discuss this?
Ms. Harrison, could you just give us a quick?
Yes, this is a quarter of a mile of trail extending the 440 Greenway from where we are stopping or ending, depending on how you want to look at it. That's okay.
Oh my God.
Let's take a moment.
You're out of order.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Point of order.
A quarter of a mile trail that starts at basically park headquarters, Centennial Dog Park, and goes down Park Plaza to the 28th Avenue connector. And it's, make sure I get this correct, total project cost $638,000. It's an 80-20 match that we're looking at. So $510,943 of grant money and $127,735 of local match. And really important connector, we feel like, not only does it connect the first phase of 440, but it connects to a complete street and a bus stop and Centennial Park, the larger park.
Is that right at the corner?
Yes, right down. It starts at Oman and Park Plaza, and then goes down to the corner of Park Plaza and
How
the
does it affect
31st
the dog
Avenue.
park?
It really doesn't. We'll be in public right-of-way on that section.
It connects my district to yours.
Yeah, that's what I see.
It's building bridges.
We
I want to talk to you about a bridge.
Being called to the principal's office, excuse me.
Okay.
May I ask though, and Kathleen and Mr. Kendall will know this, but I do have people ask me, so in the vicinity of the parks, and once, how is it getting kind of under or over 440 to then engage Elmy?
Let me.
Yes, please.
So I walked it and destroyed my tennis shoes. They are still soaking from that
Work
day.
in progress.
So, like the pictures I had seen originally, it looked like kind of a scary bridge, like hanging from under 440. That was not really like the most accurate interpretation from my mind of what was on paper. And so it really is. It is kind of like a raised up. It's almost like a sidewalk under the bridge, and so it's a lot better than I think. Like once you walk it, it's a lot easier to understand and see how great it's going to be, opposed to like what looked like a hanging death trap from.
You can ride a bike, right? You don't have to walk your bike. You can ride a bike underneath it. Okay.
Yes, yeah, it's great. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Are images of these designs available for the public to take a peek at, other than?
We have plan views of the building, and those have been up for a while. We did public meetings.
So they can find that at the parks, at the website? Okay.
And I sent them out in my newsletter as well after we've had a meeting because the neighbor was more concerned. Yeah.
You can always call.
Okay. Fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Are there any other questions, concerns,
Do we have a
comments?
completion date?
We are aiming for early summer.
Okay.
Really?
It's been
We've had so
pushbacks
much weather.
and funding issues still.
Phase 1 is funded.
Okay. Okay.
We have had some additional cost, as we're going to find, I think, anytime we do an urban greenway, because sometimes you uncover things that, storm utilities. But right now, we've got it covered. Yeah.
As long as it's before 2019.
So the unanticipated costs were what?
Once we got into excavating and installing new storm drainage, there were some utilities that just weren't on anyone's map, so we had to readjust design there. That kind of thing.
Thank you.
Okay. Any further questions, concerns, comments? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? No.
And then we're against greenways.
It's like I'll see you outside.
I just wanted to, I was gonna say I was against, just to have somebody against, but no, I just don't
Don't
waste
go
it.
Don't go there.
You don't want to do that to me right now.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You had to pick you.
Your battles.
We'll move on to the next resolution. Resolution RS 20181028. Henderson, Bertrand, Roden accepts a grant from the Friends of Warner Parks to Metro Parks and Rec to assist in the funding of a fully developed engineering study to more accurately estimate the cost of the restoration of the alley in Percy Warner Park. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
They have an
And
alley
so
in
it is in.
I would like to hear from Councilwoman Henderson about this in particular.
Councilwoman Reese, it is the alley,
Oh, sorry.
which is.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
an-
Okay.
A stonework.
Okay, not an alley. Okay, I wonder.
Right, an alley, it's not Public Works Committee,
Okay.
LA, it's at the main entrance of the park, so the historic gates are presently being, restored right
Okay.
now through some great fundraising with Friends of Warner Parks and a partnership with the Parks Department. But behind that is, just a lovely, group of stone steps that go up to an overlook of
Okay.
that gate, and those were, designed as an original part of the park, I believe, built by maybe the Work Progress Administration, WPA
Interesting.
Stonework. And so they're just looking at the best way to restore that stonework.
Have they recently been restored, or at least I'm not following when I run them as much.
So that is a good point that occurred to me. I think there was, Ms. Harrison, do you know, they had done some restoration
I looked back, it
recently?
looks like it was, what I saw was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
So apparently there's
Oh
been
no,
erosion.
it's been a lot sooner than that.
I don't,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't
They
know.
did some sidewalk, like there was some path area that I think they
Yeah.
thought perhaps was compromised, so there's a little new sidewalk paving as you go up that I've noticed is new. There was a monument to the right of the LA that was restored recently, but I
I think Parks could maybe find some records on that.
okay, well, could we maybe get a little more history on what work has been done there? But I guess since this is private or nonprofit funded, that,
Well, I'm
I just don't
wondering,
want them to double.
has there been, you mentioned that they're historic in nature. What's their relationship with Metro Historic and this project?
So I know that Mr. Walker coordinates with the Metro Parks. The Warner Parks have quite a lot of stonework in them.
Sure.
A lot of stone bollards and stone gates. The bollards often get struck by cars and have to be reconstructed. And so I know the Friends Group and Parks Department and Metro Historic are always engaged around stonework issues in that park. But I can't speak specifically to what work has been done on the LA, but
Okay. The word for the day is LA.
yes.
The Friends of Warner's Parks grant is for how much?
23,539.
Fabulous. Well, on
Where is it coming from?
That's Friends of Warner.
Friends of
Oh,
Warner.
donations of Friends.
They're a nonprofit.
okay, yeah, that's what I
So,
was.
with Friends of Warner Parks and other organizations that bring upon themselves to come together to restore something in their neighborhood and something that's valuable to them, I want to thank them publicly over and over again for that. We get a lot of resolutions to accept money from other people doing hard work every day, and so with that, if there's no further questions, I'd like to call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Fabulous. Those are the only two items on our agenda, and because Mr. Roden is on here, we did not have a perfect attendance, but it's pretty darn close. All right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Colby, do you want to